Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Mystery lady, I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Mystery lady, I know the world is going crazy, but I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy. I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy.
Jamil, I remember in 2006 when you decided to go to Atlanta. I wasn't really excited about you going, but I saw that you were determined to go. Because when you were on your way, the car broke down, and you got out of your car and got into your cousin's car and had your car towed back home and kept going to Atlanta. And then from there, I just saw how you began to bloom. And you had your ups, you had your downs. And even though I was here and you were there, I was still just a phone call away. And we talked every day. It's just been exciting to see how you've grown, how you've changed your way of thinking, how you've enlightened me in your journey, how you've shared so much knowledge, and you've taught me so much. You've taught me how to think for myself. You've taught me how to investigate for myself and seek out the truth. And that's something that I never did before. And I'm really grateful for that. It has taken a lot of courage for you to do the things you've done. You have made me proud. I'm excited for you. I love you. I admire you. You encourage me to pursue the best me that I can possibly be. In all that I do, I share with you. And I'm grateful for that, and I love you.
Mystery lady, I know the world is going crazy. I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy.
You are now listening to the Jamil Harley Morning Show.
Hey, what do I say? Good morning to everybody under sound of my tone from the, what I say? The cats and dogs and the chihuahua puppies that eat house food, table food rather. Good morning, Kiana Quarles. Look, you see our faces. We are tired, y'all. Tired. I've been on a tour. Kiana's been on a Take Over the World, Black Vegan Fest Indy. She's been doing her thing. And we're going to get into a lot of that. But first, how you doing this morning, Q Quarrels?
Tired.
I'm tired. That's what I figured. Tired. I was tired, boss. Where your microphone at?
Huh? My microphone.
You kind of low.
Am I? Well, turn me up in your headphones then.
DJ Mellow Mix. Oh man, this is what is this? Was we gone for 3 weeks?
I don't even know. Since
Houston.
Yeah, I think. Well,
No, 2 weeks.
Did you come on after? Yeah, because you came on after my birthday, right?
Yeah, we was there the first week.
Time I was on.
Yeah, it was there the first week, and then I went to Houston, and then just got back from Indianapolis. Yeah, man. So this has been a very busy July. The title of the post is Houstonlantavegas. Earlier in the summer, I was able to go to Vegas with my cousin / brother. I call him my brother, aka Comey. We kicked it like grown men out there in Vegas, and then this month was out in hot Houston. Hey, anybody living in Texas? I'm sorry.
That Houston heat will take your breath away.
Your sweats in Houston. I'm just thinking like, I don't know where all this water is coming from, but I should be charging somebody. Had a good time in Houston though. Kicked it with some of my Indianapolis partners. Once again, kicked it like grown men, and then drove on up to Indiana. Man, I haven't been so tired in my life. But, we got it done. One thing that, go ahead.
I was going to say, I feel it.
Thibodaux to New Orleans, which is really not that far at all. And then, so I've been to all parts of Louisiana this past summer. I've been to New Orleans twice this summer. It would have been 3 times. I went to Milwaukee.
Shout out to Bruce City, Milwaukee.
Yeah, I was there for the Midwest Vegan Fest, which was organized by the Cultured Vegan, Reign Truth. Yeah, so I've been on that driving driving stuff too this summer.
I swear you should be a truck driver. You say what?
I feel like I'm missing out. I'm missing a place.
You probably are.
I really do.
You should at least be the trainer for a truck driving school or something.
Chicago. We went
Yeah.
to Chicago.
Yeah, I did go to Chi-Town. Shout out to Chi-Town. That was going to be my first home away from home, but I opted to come to Atlanta. My mama says, "Good morning, baby." She says, "Good morning, son," and Queen Kiana. She really enjoyed the Black Vegan Festival last weekend.
Yay.
Yeah, we had a good time. I'm glad. I was really glad to see my mom. They can't hear you, Kiana.
They can't hear me at all?
They saying they can't hear you. So get close to the mic.
Is this close enough?
Can y'all hear her now?
Because I have the same, it's the same setup that I've been having, and it's with the earbuds that I usually have.
Yeah, maybe they can hear you now. Good morning, Siobhan. What's up? But yeah, we were just talking about all the traveling we've done over the summer, and you can look at the bags under my eyes and tell that I'm tired. But nonetheless, Yoshi says I can barely hear her. She's sounding like DJ on a late night R&B radio. The Midnight Love Storm. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I'm in my Calvin Klein jeans.
Do they hear me now? Maybe I should take out the earbuds. Do y'all hear me now?
Take
No,
out the
still
yeah,
no?
take out the earbuds. Let's see.
How about now?
Yellow.
Yellow.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
the echo.
Oh, there's the echo.
It's an echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, we just gonna get through it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear me though, can you?
I can. And I can hear the needed pedicure behind you too. Just yo, when Kiana dog walk, you be like, she needs to go get a pedicure. I hear and then she just did a spin.
No.
Your dog knows ballet. I just heard.
She did a shakeout. That's what that was.
Yeah. But we ain't gonna hold y'all too long today. I just wanted to come check in. We haven't been in what, like I said, 2 weeks. We back today and still struggling with all the travel. You know, we not spring chickens anymore. Regardless of how young and sexy we both look, we're not spring chickens anymore. Now the spring has left this chicken, baby. I'm just playing.
Dang. Listen, spring, summer, winter, and fall.
Yeah. What's up, Yoshi, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. How you been? Oh, but I want to tell a story. Yeah, I know I'm good for telling stories. And then, Kiana, do you have a fun fact?
No.
Okay. Well, we just, after I say my piece, I want to get into some of the highlights for the festival. And Yoshi says you might have to scream for the rest of the show.
Okay. I'll talk
So Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, it was a certain vibe over me, and I was like, well, I know I need to get back to Atlanta from Indiana. And I've always been an empath where I could feel certain things. The thing about our culture is been ripped away from us, so we can't really comprehend some of the things that we feel. We know we feel something. We know we can see certain things, and we know it's not until they happen you be like, oh, okay, that's what that was. That's what that was a warning for. Because we've been so detached from who we were originally. So I'm driving back to Atlanta. I'm on the phone with my photographer friend out of Dallas. You know, we always talk business stuff. She helps me a lot. Shout out to Lindsay. She helps me get things in perspective as far as my business is concerned. We shoot stuff off each other. But nonetheless, I'm driving on the highway. It's raining. And I'm not speeding. I don't speed. Why would I speed? No, I'm just playing. I wasn't speeding, though. And I see a puddle of water, and I start to kind of I take my foot off the gas. Next thing you know, I hydroplane. And I'm hydroplaning over to this car, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to get in an accident. This is what I'm saying on the phone. I was like, oh, shit, I'm about to get in an accident. So nonchalant. And right when I was about to hit the car, I just adjusted my wheel left, and it just catapulted me to the left, and I hit the wall, the highway wall. I mean, I smashed that thing. I got out the car. It was like a scrape, like that big on my side mirror. And I'm like, that's it? This ain't no tank. And then I got out and I saw that my rim was cracked. But the whole time, everything was happening in slow motion. There was no excitement. There was no fear. I was just like, oh. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, this is how this ends. You know, put the credits up. It's a wrap for you. Because I know I've heard stories of people that have died for a lot less on the highway. And so it takes me a while to really, when it comes to emotional things or just, I'm going to attribute it to me being Aquarius. It takes me a while to process things. And so yesterday, it just some other things that was happening in my life, and it just made me ponder back on my history about how every time I was about to make a certain decision, there would be a blockage and be like, no, just be patient. Just wait. And then something would happen a couple of weeks down the line and be like, oh, so this is why this was blocked. I say all that to say is because, and I've always had this premonition, but after everything, I'm 42 now, and after all the evidence that I have collected, I realized that my ancestors are working in cahoots with the universe. Now, you notice the terminology that I use, because I would talk to the common person that really hasn't done a lot of reading or researching on their history, and they'll attribute to God and Jesus, not realizing those same entities were there when you were being brutalized. Matter of fact, they were being forced into your psyche while you were being brutalized. So the future versions of you would adhere to their likeness. So today, I just want to publicly give a big shout out to my ancestors who worked tirelessly with the universe to protect me. I don't know why. I called my guy Cha-Cha, and I was talking to him, and he was like, because your job's not done yet. You still got work to do. And I thought about that. While we sitting in all this hell, you turn on the TV, you got this network saying this network saying this, everybody's lying. Because when you do your research and you start peeling back the pages of history and you start peeling back whistleblowers, and you start to see what's really happening, especially when you apply critical analyst to the stuff. You'd be like, well, who would it benefit if I listen to over here or over here? Because it's not me. living in this hell. Like, as soon as you open your eyes, it's hell all the way around you. But for some reason, those of us that are still listening, that can hear me, we're here for a reason that some of us aren't even trying to figure it out. Some of us are okay with what we've been told, what we've been instructed to do by the overall society, the overall system, which benefits them and not you. So, man, it's really it feels like a movie. I talked to Kiana about it, and it feels like a movie. It feels like my whole life has been an adventure movie, a comedy, a romance, and a horror flick all at once. And at times it just doesn't even seem real. The things that happen, you be like, this can't be real. And then when you apply it to certain pieces of art like The Matrix, you be like, this is exactly what it is. So I just wanted to share that right with everybody. Just to throw something in your lap. Whether you agree, disagree, whether you believe, whatever. That has nothing to do with me. That's on you. But as always, I just implore the people that listen to me to do your own research. Study who you were before you became who you are. And that means study your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy, so forth and so on. Keep peeling back the layers until things start to make sense, because this stuff that we've been taught, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. And 2 + 2 will always equate to 4, no matter what part in history, no matter what race, no matter what political status, religious status. You can't refute 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is what it is, whether you agree, believe, like it or not. So once you start looking for those absolutes, now you can stand tall on something and say it with pride. I know that this was my ancestors, or that was colluding with the universe to protect me. Because those other deities that you talk about, they don't give a damn about me, because they didn't give a damn about the previous versions of me that came before me. So that's all I wanted to put out there. And we're going to get over to Kiana to talk about some of the specifics. About the Vegan Fest, which to me, being the first time in person, I was really impressed by the turnout. I saw people there that weren't even vegan, but they were interested in, like, I want to come. Plus, it's something to do. Indianapolis really, y'all have done a better job this year of having things outside the box. Kiana, you on mute.
I know, because certain stuff is going on in the background. My dog is tip tapping.
She doing electric slide
everywhere. So yes, all over the place. You can hear. But so I had to put myself on mute. But nonetheless,
Mama Bullock, she said that's the truth.
My mama?
Yeah, Mama Bullock done chimed in. What's up, baby? What's going down? She said the Vegan Fest was awesome. I'm telling y'all.
Thank you, Mom.
Kiana showed out with this one.
So, it was over 500 attendees for the Vegan Fest this past weekend. And I woke up and it was tags everywhere. It was Black Vegan Fest this, Kiana that. Like it was amazing. Like, and you right. I think I could probably say 90% of the people out there were not vegan.
Yeah.
Honestly. It was just Black people that came out to see what was going on, to try new things, to see new people, to see, you know what I mean, to be around people that they never seen before.
Yeah.
Like I had I had never seen any of those people before, but it like there was like everybody was, it was a happy vibe, hot.
Oh.
Hot.
Oh, was it hot?
Yes, it was
Woo.
hot. But it was what everybody says, like it was a vibe.
Yeah.
It was definitely a vibe. and a good one at that.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what's going to happen next year. Like we had all kinds of like people weren't really seeing what the vision was
Mm-hmm.
because it was only one main address, which was the 10 East Arts Hub.
Mm-hmm.
Had we had it in the 10 East Arts Hub, everybody like nobody would have been able to fit. So I had to make it work. So I had the 10 East Arts Hub inside where there was a food demonstration. There was art. You could get $5 massages and a small eating section for people to come in and eat, and the restrooms were inside. Then Gray Street, which is a street right next to the building, it's only a one way. I blocked that off. So that was blocked off. And we out there we had Black World Schoolers that came out and baby, listen, her line was so long. I was so happy to see that. Like she had her books out there from Malcolm X, Asada, the vegan soul food recipe book. She told me she sold out of the vegan soul food recipe book within the first hour of her being there.
Mm.
So there was bounce house, face painting. Then we had henna out there. Then there was a grown and sexy area, which was serving vegan artisanal wine.
That was my that
her-
was my line right there.
we had her area roped off.
Mm-hmm.
And it was set up like a lounge area. We had the performance area, and then across the street we had the food area where all the food vendors were. So it was just like a walkable festival, and people. I mean, it ran smoothly. Like people knew, like at first people were like, okay, so is this all together? They thought it was separate, but it was all together. And when people would come through, so I had to sit at the desk, the info table for a minute, and greet people as they were coming in and let people know that this festival, everything is all together.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. And people were so surprised, but it was dope. Like people came out with their drones taping stuff, and it was all kinds of edited videos and all kinds of stuff. So it was a beautiful experience. And out of all of those people, when I tell you, don't ever let nobody try and feed you this stuff about Black folks and how we are. Listen, that whole parking lot clean. Okay, the side street clean, the inside of the building clean, and over 500 people came. So listen, we did that.
The vegan festival. Well, first, two things. One thing, I made the biggest mistake in buying a bottle of wine in that 1,000-degree heat. I'm like, oh, I'm with the DJ. I'm here with Godzillas. We about to get it in. Let me get a bottle of vegan wine.
You was turning up like y'all was in a whole VIP area, okay?
Because in my
it was
mind,
1,000,000 degrees.
In my mind, we were, okay? I got into my performance Jamil bag, and I was like, listen, this is how I get down.
Definitely did. Then tried to ask me if I wanted some. You want some of this? No. No.
Listen, people listening, I've never seen people turn down alcohol at an event. I asked DJ Godzilla, I was like, hey, man, I bought a bottle of wine. You want some? He's like, nope, just give me water. Now, this is my first time performing out in the heat in years. So I forgot. And then I was like, Kiana, you want some wine? She was like, no. And I'm like, don't nobody want free alcohol? After 2 glasses, I realized why nobody wanted alcohol. After them 2 glasses, I was like, uh-oh.
Nobody but you. Me and DJ Godzilla was. I don't know why you didn't No, just water. Water's fine.
Has anybody ever noticed parts of their body that don't have sweat glands all of a sudden in certain types of heat develop sweat glands? I'm talking about, man, you know it's hot when you outside and you standing up and the back of your knees start sweating. Like, why do I have back of the knee sweat? But she was cool. She said she had something to stop. Your mama said she had something to stop volunteering.
She did. Listen, my mom was like, she gave me that half. All right, but so it's time for me to go.
Time to go take a nap.
It was at that moment that I knew.
Man.
So
yeah, I made the mistake. Even though I did share the bottle, she and her best friend Josh came through, and I was like, "Here, do y'all want some wine?" Because I was like, I can't do this. Matter of fact, my cousin came through, Comay came through. He drank, So I was like, if whenever I have it, I'm like, hey, does anybody want any wine? Are you thirsty? Are you parched? Do you want some vegan wine? It's delicious. But the second thing is looking back at the overall festival. Growing up as a child, going to the Super Fair, the Expo, the Classic, I don't think either one of us would have ever thought for 1 million years that we would be, and it's your baby, bringing something of that caliber to the city when you become an adult. Like, that's when you're a child, you just think of things like, oh, this is so amazing, it's so grand. And then when you get to a certain age and you be like, I can do this, and you do it and you pull it off, and it's a success. Like last year was a success virtually, but this year kind of took it. And I was able to perform 2 of my songs in Indianapolis for the first time. Indianapolis, typically, whenever I'm there to perform, it was for stand-up comedy, but I was actually able to perform my RBG song, which featured Elijah Waheed, who is no longer with us. He's also from Indianapolis, and represented him. And then Mystery Lady, like a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is a nice song. It's nice. It's a nice groovy song."
Nice groovy song.
Rinka King said, "I'm mad that I missed the vegan wine, but I had some good food and the sea moss drink." Okay, she had a good sea moss drink.
That probably came from Corey, the food architect. He did the either him or Charles Beatty.
Was that inside?
That was inside.
Man,
that was inside.
Y'all had me working too hard. I didn't get none of that stuff.
Nobody did.
I was like James Brown.
Like, and what was really dope about that was my goal was not only to introduce those communities that are underappreciated and underserved to a healthier lifestyle, but it was also to circulate Black dollars. And baby, when I say we did that, like everybody ran out of everything. Like, because people were coming out, and I told them in the email, and that was just me suggesting, that they be over prepared. Like, it's better to be over prepared than under prepared always. So when I say, like, people were coming over from the food section, it was like, if you going over there to so-and-so, then they done ran out. If you don't go to that one, go to that one, because they done ran out. Like, but it wasn't just the food vendors. It was like, like, I heard the line for henna was super long. I heard it was amazing. It was amazing.
My niece just started her art business, and she was a part of the festival. Matter of fact, today's her birthday. Shout out to Najla. Happy birthday, Alamil. She went. It was the first time in an event like that, and she sold a lot of paintings. And so,
like art was being the art was being sold all throughout.
yeah, it
And
was.
that was beautiful too.
Yeah, it was a real beautiful thing. Mama Bullock said she got one. All right now.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. She got something from her beautiful artistry,
Yeah,
which is Brandy Cage. So yeah. And
yeah.
it was wild. Like I've been dealing with these people, like the vendors, for months, and none of the none of the vendors really knew who I was. But when they came into, like, I would know from like seeing their pictures and stuff. Oh, you are such and such. So you're set up here, and they'd be like, yeah, that is. But like, who are you?
I'm here. I'm why everybody's here. Everybody come to see me.
Nobody come to see you, Otis.
They come to see the Temptations. Oh man.
So
Yeah, I had a. It was a good time.
it
So
definitely was.
can we expect anything under the umbrella of the Black Vegan Festival Indy before the end of the year? We got a vegan card game, spades game. I mean, I can make a mean peanut butter and jelly sandwich and
A mean
a mean one. Well, this is vegan. Go get your peanut butter spades game going on.
Listen, so I am working on some smaller events, and I'm really excited about the events, but it's just I've been noticing, like, you say things and people run off with them. And that's not to say, like, I'm all for, like, I want things to happen in the city. I do. But people are being real, like, reckless right now. But
Mm-hmm.
nonetheless, I do have a plant-based fine dining event in mind, and that's about as
As many
far as I'm
details you're
gonna
gonna
go.
get. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I still got an
Yeah,
Easter suit from the '90s I can throw on.
yeah.
Gonna be snug and shit, but where there is a will, there is a way.
Polyester, the collar wide.
Mm-hmm.
To the
Yeah,
corner.
with the Jodeci patent leather MC Hammer shoes. You daggone right. Here go the hammer. Here come the hammer.
Ooh, listen, you better not step out. I'm gonna have you escorted off the premises.
Nah, you gonna have me escorted on to the premises, okay? With my chest hair out and everything. I might even grow a little curly wig with little dents, little light spots in my head. Just
Security. Security.
unhand me. Get your hands off me. she said that would be dope. I told her it'd be dope. Better jump on it before I jump on there with some fine peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm telling you. Shout out to Shishi. Well, we had a good time at the festival. So anybody listening, do you have any events that you would like to promote? Or would you like to partner? Like this, just seeing people work outside of the confines of corporations and organizations that have access to these resources that really they don't do shit but sell you shit. Like they don't really help push forward. Like whenever I cringe anytime I hear specifically a rapper or entertainer saying, I'm pushing the culture forward. Because they're typically selling you poison. That would be the equivalent of Billy D. Williams selling what was that malt liquor that he sold back in the day?
Colt 45.
Colt 45. Yes, I'm pushing this for the culture. Get you some Colt 45. But isn't that malt liquor poison? Don't pay that. No, never mind.
Don't you pay that? No,
Hey, you know Billy D ain't had a sip of no Colt 45 with his jive self. Uh-oh.
I will say this.
Your mama said she got her dress ready for the fine dining event. Come on now.
All right. Well, you're going to have to help me find one because, listen.
All right, just go on Madison Closet and get you one of them.
Baby, what are you trying to be funny? I know you done seen that Madison is real. Okay, what I'm gonna do?
Just use
fit this here thumb.
it. Just put 3 outfits together. Put one on this arm, the other on this arm. How you think I'm coming? That's how I'm coming.
Well, I will say this. I am looking towards the expansion of my team because it's going to take one with this with this upcoming year. So,
Yeah.
Anybody out there that's listening,
Holla.
hit me up.
That's all. Holla. We have people that'll watch the show and no this. You just watching this to enjoy. That's cool. But some people actually have things going on and they may be too timid or more of an introvert, and they on the cusp. They're like, I want to say something, but I'm going to sound stupid. Or just say something. I'm going to reference this, and it may fit, it may not. In my mind, it fits. When I was younger, a pimp told me this. He said, come on now, closed mouth don't get fed, baby. What he was saying was, if you want something, if you need something, and if you never express that, nothing's going to happen. And the worst thing that can happen is a no, which you've been alive long enough to know you're going to hear no the majority of your life. But moving forward, it's not about how many no's you get. It's about fighting through those one no's for that one yes that's going to catapult you into the place where you want to be. So, and I say this, I've offered some of my services to people for free. And I only mean it's free at that moment. And then they'll take 3 years and be like, all right, baby, I'm ready. I'm like, well, here's the cost sheet.
No, that was a limited time offer.
That was a limited time offer. I'm not doing that right now. I saw something in you, and I wanted to help promote you and push you at that moment. Will Smith says he stays ready so he doesn't ever have to get ready.
Get ready. Mm-hmm.
So while we're still on the air, no telling how long that's going to be. There's bombs over Baghdad dropping every day. Every time you turn on the news, the internet is something new. But while we here, be productive with your life. Do something that you are really passionate about, something that you really enjoy doing. And in the process of doing that, unite yourself. You connect yourself with other people doing it. Because one of the worst things that you can do is have a lying conversation with a chicken. That chicken is always going to tell you how not to be a lion and how to be a chicken. And I know that's some old man metaphor stuff, but I try to make it as simple and plain as possible. Get around people that are ambitious, that are doing things with their lives. Don't be around people that are okay with just whatever society throws at them. They can be good people. They can be amazing people. You can love them and all that. But when it comes to your aspirations and your desires, they're not going to comprehend you. They're not going to be able to encourage you. They're going to say, well, I mean, you say, I need to go to the gym. I need to work out. No, you good. You straight. So, and I've had conversations where I know sometimes people will say that and they fishing for you to say, nah, you good. But if you tell me that you need to work out, I'm like, yeah, so what's your schedule like? You should probably do that. That's encouraging. As a matter of fact, let's go to the gym. When's your time to go to the gym? I'll go to the gym. Let's go together. But keep encouragement around you. Keep a circle of people that can breathe life into you, because there's so many people that can take it from you out of one conversation. And it's always the people that are close to you. Your mother said, tell us more about the event, Kiana Quarles. She can't drop no more. She can't drop no more gems, because next thing you know, they'll be in Lafayette Square selling peanut butter jelly sandwiches in formal ball dresses.
Yeah, so, I'll call you and talk to you about it, because actually, I need your help with some stuff, but yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna give about that. Just
look, you're gonna tell your mama, and she gonna get on Facebook and say, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
she ain't gonna do that. But she, you know, when it comes to this decor thing, you know what I mean? Like that is my go-to
Mm-hmm.
for that. Like my place settings, how I want things to look, how I want them to go. You know, she knows that's my person right there.
Well, look like Mama, you got a job. Give her your I-9 and your direct deposit slip, and the Black Vegan Fest Indy will provide. Amen. Amen. Cha, you right. Accountability partners. Keep you some accountability partners around. If you're around some naysayers and people that are easily, we all gonna have those times when we're ready to give up. I have them. I've had them, and I have them. I remember in college, if it wasn't for my last college girlfriend, I would have dropped out of school. But she was in my ear constantly. Every week I was like, I'm done with school. I need to go make some money. But she held me accountable. Be around people that's going to hold you accountable. Me and Cha talk all the time, and he'll say something, I'll be like, you right. Or I'll say something, he'll be like, you right. We gotta make sure we don't know how much we got time. We don't know how much time we have left. So while you here and while you breathing, man, do the thug thizzle. But yeah, anybody that is doing anything that is productive for the culture and not just productive for your pockets, reach out to us. The Jamil Harley Morning Show or Another Vegan Journey, the Black Vegan Fest Indy. You see how quick I can get that together now? I mean, it only took me a year, but
twice in a row. You are on a roll.
I mean, hey, I was the MC. I had to get it together. Plus, I had my shirt, so I was like, "This is the Black Vegan Fest Indy," and I'm the MC.
That's what that vegan mind to do to you. What they say?
She said he finally got it. Hey, whose side you on?
Mine, cause she know Black Fest.
Listen,
vegan fest
my hard drive was full.
For Black people.
Yeah, the vegan fest where Black folks go and don't eat. Yeah, come to that. What?
That's not it.
You know what I'm talking about? No, I don't. But yeah.
That's not even a thing.
Yeah, if anybody has anything going on, man, don't hesitate. Just reach out to us, and let's see what we can do. With these cliche phrases was created and they became cliche over time, but they really, really have truth to it when they say, "Divided we stand." No, united we stand.
We stand
Divided we fall. I just had a George Bush moment. Don't judge me.
Fool me once.
Shame on you. Now fool me a second time.
Fool me, can't get fooled again.
You know what I'm talking about. Yo, I don't think I'd have been able to withstand. I think I'd have just had to drop the mic and just walk. I'm done with this president shit. I can't do this. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, well, you know what I'm saying.
And then I know Texas was so bad because he said it's an old saying in Texas. Everybody, after he messed it up, everybody in Texas was like,
You know when they show a picture of a dog with big ears, when they hear a sound, they go,
huh?
When he said that, everybody's at TV like, no, that's actually not it. No.
No, nobody says that. George Bush. No, nobody.
But that's it. That's all I have for today. Kiana, you got anything? I know you got to get up and get out and do something. Don't let the time pass you by.
you know,
You got to get out and get up and
go
get
home.
something. Because you and I,
Got
okay.
to do for you and I.
Yes, right. Got to do it, you and I.
So, no, gotta get out and dedicate this refrigerator.
I would love that refrigerator to be in my garage.
So listen. After a while, we might have it delivered to you. This refrigerator has been all over the city. Do you hear me? It has been all over.
I thought y'all just painted it, though.
What do you mean?
Didn't y'all just paint the design on it?
Did we just paint it?
Yeah.
No, like it had been painted on there for a little bit, and then we had it.
Okay, a little bit. I know exactly how long that is. A little bit, yeah.
It was. It had been painted. It had been painted for a good while. I'll say that. And then we had it delivered to the event for people to drop off their donations, and then it was decided by the location that they didn't want the refrigerator there in fear that there would be destruction to their property because the refrigerator was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna go into that. So we had to have it delivered back to my house, and now we found a home for it, for where it'll be for the duration of, you know.
Had I known y'all was looking for a home for it, I could have strapped it on top of my car and drove 65 to 24 to 75. I wouldn't have done that, but
you wouldn't. And it, and it's in the right community. It's where it needs to be. So
okay.
I'll be doing that at noon today.
Is there a ribbon cutting?
No, I don't think it's gonna be, a ribbon cutting.
Just tell them not to put no Schlitz malt liquor in there or no Colt 45. Keep it all vegan products, just don't put no fried chicken in there. Don't put no ribs, no steaks.
But you know what? I think that
that's probably what's gonna happen.
It's probably what's gonna happen. But I just want the people to have access to some good healthy food though.
Yeah.
So, but no, just everybody be productive today. And when I say productive, that even if you are taking care of self today, that is being productive. Self-care.
Cause that's what I'm doing today. I'm doing all weekend. I got some. I had a shoot last night with my cookie company client, and I got another one on Sunday. But I got to chill. Like, you got to chill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yep. So that's all I got to say about that.
All right. Well, that's all we have today. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Remember, keep us in mind if there's things that you want to do. Reach out to us individually, and then we can get together collectively and see how to go about doing it, because grassroots movements are everything. That's where you find a lot of people that are really serious about moving the culture forward. When you get into the corporations and the big organizations, you find they're not trying to move the culture forward. They're trying to keep the culture where it's at and sift the resources out of it. Yeah. So thank everybody who participated in the Black Vegan Fest Indy, from the vendors to the participants to the performers, the volunteers,
everybody.
Yeah, and one thing that I said, and I want this to ring around the country and around the globe. As far as artistry, there are a lot of talented artists in Indiana, and a lot of the markets that aren't really being touched by the industries. People, do not wait for your artist to leave your respective city to go somewhere else to get hot. Once they go somewhere else to get hot, they are going to be controlled by the industry, and they're going to look good to you, but they're not going to mean you much good in most cases. You're going to have a few that break away, But for the most part, everybody's doing what the industry, what the machine wants them to do. Grow your artists at home. We have the internet. It doesn't take much. Reshare, like, and comment. It doesn't cost you a thing. You've already given Apple. You've already given Spotify. You've already given Tidal and all these other platforms your money. Just play the people. If you enjoy their art, don't wait. I remember performing. People come up to me, man, you should be in LA. No, you should reshare my videos. I don't want to go to LA. Have you seen Gas out there? I don't want it. Aren't they aren't they sitting on plate tectonics? California's going to break away from the country at any moment. I don't want to go there. I want to stay here. And if you like my stuff like you say you do, reshare it, like, and comment. Simple as that. They don't have to leave Indy to get big. Indiana has has enough people that have enough money, that have enough eyes and ears that can make them popular or, raise them up. So shout out to all the Indianapolis performers, the Indiana performers from South Bend, Indianapolis. I really enjoyed being your MC and host. And again, thanks, Kiana, for having me there. And thank everybody for tuning in to Jamil Harley Morning Show. Go be great. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And stop feeding Chihuahuas table food, all right?
You are now listening to the Jamil Harley Morning Show.